guys, welcome back to my channel where we're all about value adding content for you to live an authentic and fulfilled life. Today we're back with another property tour. I am so excited to bring you guys over to Kigo. We're in Kigo and all I'm feeling is the breeze, the cool vibes, and enjoying, you guys know, views is my thing. Anyway, I first want to get into the specifics of the property before we go and tour inside. So we're about 6 kilometers away from Munyonyo, Speak Munyonyo to be exact, and we're just beside Aquarius Resort Hotel. So there's a nice clean road, it's right off the bypass, it's super easy and convenient to get to this property. And not to mention, we are right beside Lake Victoria, so you just get full 180 views of the water, and it's just nice and calm. You don't have very many neighbors. It's really, really nice. Let's go inside and go check out this property. All right, so as you can tell, the main entrance to the property is through the living room. And as you saw before, the entrance area was where we were, which was the parking. So you pass the pool, you pass the beautiful views of the water. And I want to just talk about outside before we get into inside and these gorgeous floor to ceiling sliding doors. All right, so out here, there's ample amount of parking space actually. Right under us, there's a 2 parking garage and entrance into a nanny's quarter. And there's a driveway that leads you all the way down to the bottom of the garage. So there's plenty of parking space, plenty of space for you to enjoy your compound as well. And then a wall all around just dividing you between the neighbor and yourself. I love that out here there's a lot of balcony space. One of the benefits of living in a tropical country is to be able to spend time outside. So you have your swimming pool here, you have plenty of patio space. There's also an outdoor shower, so you don't have to bring any of the outdoor stuff back inside your beautiful home. And there's plenty of space for you to put patio furniture and enjoy your time and space out here as you just take in the water. Oh, I can't get over it. I really, really can't. But let's go check inside and then we can come back outside later. All right, let's get into the main floor here. So we're gonna talk most about the right-hand side, which is the living room and the kitchen. So you have a very large, spacious living room with these stunning floor-to-ceiling sliding doors that I just mentioned earlier. There's a lot of natural light that's coming in from this area. And then just behind me here, you have plenty of space for large dining. You can't have a home like this and not host. Like, that would be crazy. Absolutely insane. So you have plenty of space to host. And as you can see here, they did stage it a bit where you have your couches, extra chairs and stuff. So you can see what can work in this area, and you could do plenty. You could have your TV mounted there. You even have behind an end unit for your couch for extra storage. There's a beautiful wall here as well that you can add extra storage to. I just feel like I said, with a house this size, you could play around a lot with it. So I want to show you guys all the nooks and crannies. Just behind me is the kitchen, so let's move in a little bit more so we can get into it. All right, guys, my dream in life is a large kitchen. Like I said, what's life without hosting and a big family, or even if you're a small family, having many of your other family members, extended and friends over. So I love that there's a very large island here. You're greeted with it when you're walking into the kitchen. And as you can see, there's 3 stools, but you really could sit around on both sides. Extra space. So not only do you have the dining that's beside me on the right, which is ample amount of space for yourself, your family, and hosting, there's also this large, beautiful island, which also doubles as storage. So that's also very necessary. One thing that I love about Uganda is that we do not skimp out on space. So I do appreciate this house. There's a lot of space and a lot of added amenities as well, which we'll get into in a second. So behind me, you can see there's a large kitchen with a beautiful greenery behind. There's also an extra entrance that you can use on the side, as well as a pantry, which is rather large. Extra space, as I mentioned. There's an indent here for a large fridge because we're all about large families and hosting and such, and plenty of cabinetry space to play around with as well. So this is a really, really good, well-designed kitchen. All right, let's get into the amenities because there's a whole other side on the left strictly about amenities, guys. Let's go. Okay, so as I said previously, the bottom floor of this property is divided out right into the left. So you have this beautiful, huge Arcadian style, if that's the right word, foyer here, which is amazing. I love it. So I feel like this would be technically the main entrance with your beautiful double story floor to ceiling window situation going on here that you just see the water. And then behind here, you have this stunning staircase that goes up to the second floor. And then large double door. Actually, it's a one door, but it's just very, very wide. That leads you to the backyard area where you just have a little bit of a nice patch of greenery to enjoy. So now I want to get into what's going on the left and behind me, which is the amenities. So on the left-hand side, there's a door here that could work as a gym. That's really what they've really made it out for. And they've actually even put the floor mats for you there, which is kind of nice because, you know, it's kind of hard to source certain things in Uganda. But it could also act as a fourth bedroom if you're interested. And then behind me, we have a steam and sauna, which is very rare to find in a home. It's kind of nice and pleasant. For us gym heads and very active people, it's nice that you can come home and enjoy that, especially after you swim or go on a run or enjoy your home here. And then behind me, there's a cinema. What a nice little fun little addition to the home. So I actually like that because it's a nice different way to spend family time instead of just movies in the living room and always rotting as a couch potato. You could do something different and right behind there in your cinema, which I think is such a cute little addition to the space. So you'd add your own chairs and all of that furniture and your projector and whatnot, but at least the space is there and available. So that's what's really going on the main floor here. Like I said, there's so much space. So you can even hear it in me speaking right now, how big the foyer area is, how much space, how much light is coming in. It's a nice little getaway, or just even your main home, obviously, and just feeling like you're always on a getaway or vacation. All right, let's go check out upstairs. Okay, so we're back on the right-hand side of the property, and we're gonna go check out the 2 bedrooms that are up here, and then the master, which is just behind you, but that is obviously best for last. So let's get into the first bedroom. Okay, so we are in bedroom number 1, which comes with your standard closet space, which actually is a lot. It's the entire wall on the left-hand side here. And then you have a balcony behind you, and the breeze, it feels nice and cool. Amazing. Forgot to mention actually that there is AC throughout the house. So as much as you're getting this nice cool breeze, there are days in our tropical life here where it gets very hot. So it's nice that there's AC units everywhere. And then on the right hand side of me, there's a slidey door that leads into the washroom, and it's quite a big space actually that's in there. And then there's plenty of cabinetry space in there as well. So it's a very nice standard bedroom. Let's go check out the second bedroom. All right, so we're here in bedroom number 2. Before we get into this balcony, which we'll go into in a second, it's a very standard room again, slightly smaller than the other one, but you still have your closet space and a little nook here, which is kind of cute for a desk area. Wonderful space for a bed as well. And then of course the washroom behind, which comes with your standard rainfall shower. Guys, I'm getting better at that. Your toilet and your sink as well. So this is a really decent space bedroom, or you can use it as an office, whichever your heart desires. But with these views, it needs to be well worth it what you're using it for, because wow, just wow is all I have to say about this. Let's look into this balcony because I feel like it deserves its own moment. This balcony deserves a moment. I can't even believe this is a balcony that's on, like, not even a master bedroom, just a side bedroom, just a side. But there's so much space out here. I could do so much with this. I'm just thinking, even if this was like a kid's bedroom, wild. Like you could have such, well, depending on how old they are, obviously, because there is glass, the barrier is glass, but you can have like your little reading nook, a little relaxation area, put your toys out here and things. It's just such a nice space. And again, I have to mention the view because what would it be without? It's just so tranquil, so calm and beautiful out here. And like I said, there aren't many neighbors around as of yet, so you could definitely take advantage of that in the moment. All right, we've talked a lot about the gorgeous bedrooms, the 2 bedrooms that are upstairs, and the stunning balcony. But obviously, I saved the best for last. Let's get into the master bedroom. All right, so we saved the best for last, the master suite. So in this room, you can hear there's a lot of air, there's a lot of light. It's stunning. The most stunning part is the bathroom, but first let's get into this bedroom. So as I'm looking out, I'm seeing this gorgeous balcony, as mentioned, like the one prior to, with floor to ceiling slidey doors. Again, common theme throughout the house, which I appreciate. It's nice to see consistency throughout a house. So even from the tiling to the wood that they used, they were very consistent in every single room, which I appreciate. And then they had more of a dark, moodish color, which obviously if you want, you can paint and do what you please with the space when it's yours. But I do like that the master bedroom is very big, airy, and bright. So on the left here, there's a bit of a little nook, which works as kind of like a reading nook. Then behind you, as I said, in front of me, is a stunning balcony, gorgeous views. You could wake up to this every single day. It's gorgeous. And behind me is the bathroom. So you have your closet when you walk in on the left-hand side and a little island in the middle, which is so cute for your jewelry or your nice pieces that you want shown more out and about. On the right, there's a toilet, rainforest shower, and a stunning tub, a soaker tub. I love a classic tub like that. Just very comfortable, and it's classic and it's timeless. It's not the jet ones that we see everywhere. We don't want to see those. To be honest with you, those are very high maintenance. Just a simple, beautiful soaker tub. And then 2 sinks. You have your his and hers sink as well. It's stunning, airy, bright, and light. My type of washer. So just before we wrap up our tour here, please do remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button so we obviously share more properties with you. But some of the technicals about the house. So the house goes for $550,000. As I mentioned prior to, we are about 6 kilometers away from Munyonyo, and we're about 19 kilometers away from CBD. So as much as kilometers is nice to give you those details, it's probably best to give you time. So it's about a 45-minute drive to the CBD area around this time, so where there's no jam. And then we're about 25 kilometers away from Entebbe Airport to be specific, about 57-minute drive. However, if you use the bypass, that cuts down time quite. And lastly, to mention, this plot of land sits on 32 decimals, which is about 0.32 acres for those who use a different metric system. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Please comment down below what your favorite part was. Like I said, I like the airiness and to not be in hoot hoot jam and people playing music, churches doing this and that. It's nice to see different, more tranquil options that aren't maybe close to the city center. Do comment below if you'd like me to explore any other areas. I'll gladly show you guys more houses. Thank you again for watching. Please do remember to share this video. You guys are doing phenomenal, and I'm glad to bring you as many more property videos the more that I see that they're popular and they're helpful. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll check you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.